To start configuring a drawer cabinet, either an empty housing or one of the configuration examples is selected in the respective folder. To configure the selected housing, click on Configure. When selecting the type, you can choose between various types of cabinets. The possible installations and attachments depend on this selection. By selecting the width, one of the available widths can be changed. Depending on the width, the depth of the enclosure can also be configured. The available heights also depend on the selected width and depth. To select a specific cylinder for locking, the key lock exclusive cylinder variant must be selected. An additional field will then appear for selecting the cylinder. Select the housing color from our standard color assortment. The front color changes the color of all fronts, such as drawers or doors. Cover plates or grooved mats and roll-off edges can be selected for the superstructures. A push bar or handles can also be selected for mobile versions without a roll-off edge with a push bar. The size, material, and alignment of the casters can be changed after choosing the caster supports. Side protection strips are also available for mobile cabinets. When selecting the drawers, the clear height can be seen. This shows the remaining free height. The drawers are inserted from top to bottom with increasing front height. The selection shows the maximum possible drawers based on the remaining clear height. The drawer safety catch automatically switches to single safety catch right for mobile cabinets. In this case, only a double safety catch may be used as an alternative. If there is sufficient room left in the housing, a door can be selected. The same menus are initially available for MRO media supply enclosures, but these may not all have the same selection options. When selecting the leveling feet, you can click on them to configure them, in this case to add the leveling foot covers. When selecting the MRO front, you can choose between the variant with and without drip tray. Here you can also click on these to configure them, for example to change the number of hose outlets if possible. For the 18E width with pre-installed hose gate and 2 hose outlets, additional energy modules and 400V sockets can be configured here. To configure the drawer cabinets with hinged doors, you can again take an empty housing from the cabinets with sliding and hinged doors. The dimensions of the cabinet can now be changed as usual. Different variants are again available for the substructure. The hinged door is selected at the end as otherwise the interior cannot be seen. For the first position inserts, you can choose from various drawer heights, pull-out or adjustable shelves. The position is at the top by default. This position can be moved downwards if the distance is changed. When inserting another position, this is again directly below the previous one. This can also be moved downwards. The cabinet can be filled as required. When the cabinet is filled, the drawers can be filled with NC tool holders if desired, by clicking on the drawer. The NC insert frame can now be selected underneath. The height can be used to change the position in the drawer. The holder type and model can be selected. To return to the configuration of the cabinet, click on the housing. Finally, you can select the door and the locking mechanism. To configure a toolbox, you can start again with an empty housing or an order example. As usual, the dimensions can be changed. A multiplex workbench top can be selected for the superstructures. The usual selection options are again available for the substructures. The perforated side panel can be added on the left, right, or both sides. The same applies to the folding worktop. The first drawer selection is the largest drawer, which is available in 100 mm and 200 mm. Next comes the selection of the drawers on the bottom left 36E width. These can be configured in the same way as the drawer cabinet. Finally, the drawers on the bottom right are 18E wide and can also be configured in the same way.